Hello, everybody. I am playing Minecraft whilst another stream is going on where all the other members are. So I'm just here.
So yes, hello everyone. How is everyone today on this on tonight's episode?
I'm doing pretty good.
Okay. So we are approaching our final 4 episodes of the series because for some odd, crazy, unexplained reason, we always end on episode 17. And today is, well, it's episode 14, and we'll have 15 tomorrow, 16 and 17 next week. So series 3 is concluding next week, in which TWA will be over forever, and we will have Top Trains fully take over.
Oh, so this is the last season.
Oh, yeah. It was going to be series 2, but then I decided, you know what, I'll do a series 3, seeing as I'll have some extra time on the weekend nowadays. Hello, let's go through the chat. Hello, Taj Owens, Skyrider 11, Steam on Soda 1937. I love garlic bread too. That's very good of you. Let's see who else is here. Curtin the Mainline Engine. Hello.
I am.
Milenko. I hope I said that right. Alex Northwesterner. Hello.
Right. So I guess for the series finale.
And let's see. And that's it. So yes, hello one and all.
Welcome to one of the last streams of TW or what is it? I forgot the series' name. Yes, that's the series name. Welcome to I forgot the series' name. That's actually.
I should have, instead of having it as "and my co-presenters exist" for the intro, I should have had it as.
And Zane forgets the name of the series. I can predict it now.
So yes, updated intro. Tonight, I work on Norland. I'm still sick, and Zane forgets our show's name.
Tonight on Top Trains.
Oh, God.
I play Minecraft. Nope. I'm just going to avoid that as much as possible. Because they're lore in a series on Minecraft? Ha! No, I'm just going to farm.
I do not remember Oliver is in it. Oliver's been in Solar Stories of Chaos since the last episode of Series 3. And we're up to Series 7 now, so he's been in quite a while now. In terms of in universe time, he's been on the railway for about 40-something years now, like 48 years. Okay, so you all came here for trains, so we're going to set up trains. And also, I can't give too much of a spoiler, but Oliver will be one of the supporting characters in a upcoming episode of Series 7, and that's all I'm going to say. Right, here we go. So the game is now loading in. Share screen. Here we are. Right. So we'll do some running sessions sometime today. For now, I'll showcase the updates to the route. So here's where I finished work on this route. Well, not completely finished, but this is where I stopped for the night. Yesterday at around 11 o'clock at night, which was around 9 hours ago or so.
Get my money. Anyways,
this is around 9 or so hours ago I was doing this. So this is it's basically a petrol station. And I was going to go with the Shell one, but I decided because this has no logo on it, it would be more interesting to do something like this instead, where it doesn't have the logo on it. Then it can be like a company that's only in this country. I connected some more of the main roads up. So we've got this here, this intersection, and this way just, goes past that petrol station, heads on down here, and eventually, well, in universe, this would cross over this road and then become the start of a motorway. But I'm not going to be adding in that extra baseboard because there's no need to, because you don't really see that far back apart from, when you're at the coaling plant here, and most of that is just obscured by how much stuff is back here. I might go and add another baseboard, but I'm only going to fill it up with fields anyway, so there's no real point to it, but I might. I've added some city splines back here just because it was easier, because all the main buildings are, they're going to be more up front. They're just to kind of fill in the space, so I don't have to. Did more of the main street over here. I don't know what happened to this road, but I'm going to fix it now. Well, not road, but pavement. But yeah, I'm going to fix that up. There we go. So yeah, I added quite a lot more buildings and things to this. So you've got all sorts of different shops. And at the moment, we've also got this kind of I'm those kind of like a street. It's like a street that's been blocked off to the public's vehicles, and you can only walk down here.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Oh, cool.
So no cars can get down here, and it's just a pedestrian-only area where they can, walk across the road safely and go to whatever shops they want. Fun fact, actually, there's a McDonald's with this building, but over, I'm trying to remember which one it was. This was another McDonald's as well that came with this building, and I just put a shop front on the top of it. And then that way, two buildings that have McDonald's, only one of them does. And it's funny because it's kind of like a food central more over here, like for fast food. So over here we've got Burger King. We've got a model shop as well, because that's always important. And then over here we've got a bookshop. We've got kebabs, or whatever they sell in their pizzas and stuff. And then all the way over here, I think this is one. No, it isn't. Okay, never mind. I thought I'd put another one up there. But the city is growing, and a new addition, which most of you definitely haven't seen, is this tunnel. And this tunnel, well, you can see there's a road that leads up here into like very dirty road paths. And that's because down here is all the farmlands. So it's just miles and miles of completely untouched from the city farmland, because the city stays over there, and that's the city limits. And then on the outskirts, that's where we have the farm. So we got this nice viewing area for the locos, so that, people can see them pass between the two tunnels. Not every building is finalized yet. I've just kind of chucked a few down. We do have a few bits of farm machinery, so you can kind of see like the shape of the farm. And then over here the branch line comes out. It's not all finished yet. It's just, I'm still working on it at the moment. This is the Claydale extension. They're currently refurbishing the old 1920s line. It got abandoned back then. And we've got this bit where, you know, it crosses under the road, crosses over the road. And I spent a couple of hours yesterday driving the drivable fire engine I have up and down these roads. It was quite fun. And I set it up so engines would pass as well. So it just kind of added that more sense of realism. Then over here we've just got hay bales and things, and then an abandoned loading warehouse. If I can get through the trees to it again. We have an abandoned loading warehouse here, which, I don't know, it might be converted into like a halt for passengers that are farmers to get off here. Like they'd have a special license to get off, and, you know, so they don't have to drive all the way, even though the roads practically access each and every farm here in some way. They all do connect up to each farm eventually, and there are these in some cases there are the mini roads here that are just really, really dirt, like just really dirty roads, just kind of like gravel, not even proper gravel kind of stuff. Which usually, as you can see over here, I am putting like trees over here to kind of like break up the differences between each area for farming. But there are some cases where it is going to be a mini road, so you know, the people that own, say, this farm can get over to here from this access point and still be able to access their field. And this farmland will go on for about another, well, in terms of length, about 4, maybe 6 baseboards, and in thickness it'll be 3 to 2 baseboards, depending on how I'm feeling. This whole area, this birchley colliery up here, it does look like it's stepped down here at the moment, and it's like the tracks will bend down to get down here. But no, this is going to be up on the top of the hill now, and the hill's going to like slope down where the tracks of the Claydale line will be, you know, making their way along here. So I have got most of this fixed out. I was actually thinking about changing it so the main line didn't end there, and instead I rotated all the boards and put Warwick all the way over here. Then I realized I kind of like this, kind of a bit of a, it's like a thing stopping them from expanding further, really, because, you know, the mainline terminus was built here in the 20s, and the only way they can expand is by going through the back of the station here, so you can see where they have reconstructed the old arches that took the engines through here, because between 1920, 1930 and sorry, and around, you know, the 90s, that was all blocked up again, but the tracks remained, but they got rusty. And then when they reopened, they got the container yard accessed by rail again, which was quite good. And they went from there and restored all of this line here. So I am hoping to have the Claydale line wrap around and head off further deeper into the valley and then rising up a bit. And then eventually it will stop over here, where it will connect with an electric line, which will take you the rest of the way up to the Highlands in Norland. So there we go. That's all of the progress I have to say so far, and then I'm going to shut up so my voice doesn't, you know, die again. And I'll let Zane do the talking from now on.
Oh, hi, chat. I'm playing Minecraft. I'm messing around with with Kmore, Trey, VH, etc. I can't show you at the moment. Why won't it look? There we go. Where's all my stuff?
All right, well, Zane seems busy with that, so if any of you have any questions, just ask me. I will attempt my best to answer them. Hello, YouTube channel, welcome.
How? I'm sorry, but today's been really funny with quotes from how people have died in the server. Like, I kid you not, here's one. Or here, let me grab the specific quote. That one give me a second. People are just killing us randomly. Anyways. Let's see. Oshu Trey didn't want to live in the same world as that one train guy. Or, let's see. Trey suffocated in a wall. Trey fell out of the world. Trey has died a lot. Anyways, I'm constantly on fire all of a sudden, so that's cool. Anyways,
there's a question. There's a question in the chat. It says, "What's your favorite engine?"
I'm pretty sure I've stated it multiple times. So, next question. Actually, I probably should go do some homework. Nah. Maybe. Yeah, I should do that. Crap. Help. How are you missing all your shots? I just got to one of my base. Yeah, I'm gonna go do some homework. I'll join back as soon as I'm done one of the pages because I got that one explained to me. I'll be back though at some point.
Okay. So while I figure out what's going on with this fence, because no matter what route layer I go to, there's always the grass that I seem to be clicking on, which is very annoying. And I try and find a spot that doesn't have grass on the fence. Corrugated iron fence, root layer. Right, and then what's the grass on? Details. Okay, so it should be. I'm on root layer. No, I'm not. I'm on root. Okay, now I'm on root layer. Right. Let's go here. That should make everything better now. There we go. And let's go back over here. And, okay, hang on. This is a pain working with splines. There we go. Right, get rid of that. Get rid. There we go. Now what we're going to do is move this so that it connects over to there. We need to do this so it connects over to here. Right. And that is our goods platform now. Far away. Should be okay now. It looks a bit too close. There we go. I don't know why this middle section doesn't have a platform. No, I think this is actually a loading thing for lorries, but you know, we've got a space on the other side, so you know, I don't really care. Besides, this is practically one of those abandoned things when it comes to rail service. The railway doesn't help this company anymore. It's long since closed down. So what we're going to do is go into details, lock that layer. And we're going to make sure this building is not in details, and we're going to put some like barrels, like, well, derelict stuff down. That's probably a better word for it. Derelict workshop, don't mind if I do. Making this a very industrial kind of place. Oh, what happened to my fence? Okay, let's back this building up a bit. There we go. Trying to make this a very industrial kind of setting where engines still run along here. It's just surrounded in like broken buildings and things. Oh, that barrel's on fire. We can't allow that. There we go. Then when I go back and make the 20s version of this route, I am going to make sure it has, make sure it is all open again. Right, let's see. What is the favorite set you ever made? That's a very, very tough question because I've made like well over 50 of them. I like the current set. It's not my favorite, but I really like the current set that I've got set up for Series 7 right now. It's it's a new design. It's a new design of set, which it's basically in the history of it. It's existed long before its first introduction in Series 7, because it's always been that. I'll give you a hint. It's Tidmouth Goods Yard, basically. And it's on the set of Tidmouth Station, when you see that blue wall, that's essentially on the other side of that, because, you know, in real life, there's no just blue wall just randomly there. On the other side of that, that's where the goods yard is. So that's kind of like, I'm kind of like expanding upon the goods yard to make it bigger. Because the current Series 7 set, which you would have seen in restoration, that doesn't have any room for a goods yard anymore. So I thought it'd be best to kind of show the rest of it at last. Okay. No, I don't want that. Okay. Derelict building. No, we'll leave that, but then the cabinet, we'll put the cabinet down. This would have been some sort of big industry in the 1920s, and now it's just kind of, on this side at least, it's just starting to fall apart, because on this side they're still kind of running, but not as good as they were in the 20s. So they had to sell off their railway operating kind of things. So that's why it's just kind of been left to rot over here. But the NHR don't mind because, they're running quite well regardless. So they're okay with that. I might put this house down because it is kind of falling apart. We can say that was like a house that was here back, before it was turned into an industrial estate, and they didn't knock it down, and so it's just kind of falling apart. Or should I move it? I think I'll move it further down the line out of the way. And then it'll be over here on the edge of the industrial estate at this, just before the start of the farmlands, really. And the farmlands, there's something wrong with the chat on my phone. Hang on, let me just refresh it. There we go. Now I can actually see. So there are some farms over here, more this way, but the actual road that leads there starts here. This is the main straight road, and it takes you all along here until you have to turn left, because if you go right, you'll just end up either going left again or going right back down into town. So there's really no point other than it's a semi-quick access road, but you can literally just go over here, go on the main road, and this cobblestone path on the Victorian era, and just head your way back down to the main road. I am really enjoying putting this together, though. It's quite nice to be able to build stuff like this. So I hope you're all enjoying it. I am thinking of reducing the price, actually, of the route. So it'll be around $8 to $9 American dollars. I think that is. I don't know. I haven't done the conversion thing. But it should be better, because I am going to be doing more routes as well, and because this is my first payware one, I thought I'd put it on like a bit of put it up for not as much, and then obviously as the months go by, I'll obviously add some more prices to it, just because of because of how long it's been up. So I'll have it as like an early release kind of price, and after that it'll just kind of go back up again. So there you go. That's some good advertising right there. So if you want the route when it comes out, grab it before I put the price back up, basically. So there we go. This whole area is just kind of filled with all sorts of scrap now on this side, because it's not really, because some of these industries have still been left closed in terms of their trackside operations since the branch originally closed, and now it's reopening. They might consider reopening back up, but we don't know yet. So it's kind of like in that mix between what do we do but we're already running this and kind of thing. So I'm going to say there's a lot of more derelict factories and things over here, because this is where the trackside operations used to happen, and after the branch closed down, some of them remain fine, like that other one with the platform that I was just detailing earlier. Or say like these two completely closed down without any rail traffic to help them. I'm going to search up abandoned, see what that comes up with. And then after that, I'll actually go into proper, still working factories and place more of them down. Kirkcrunge. Oh, that's the Wild Northwest one, isn't it? Right. Rusty steel abandoned. Oh, we can put some of that down over here. Right. Moving on. Okay. Okay, everyone in the chat, start suggesting engines to run down this branch. There are a few NHR engines. If I go on here, if you want to suggest, if you want an NHR engine to pull it, just put NHR engine and then put some names of rolling stock down, and then when we go into drive, I'll show you the list of NHR engines you can pick from. There's hundreds of them. Right, a 4F, a Britannia. There is. I don't actually have a Britannia in trains. And the 4F that I installed is faulty. I do have a 57XX and I do have an E2. 37 with GWR wagons behind it. Okay. I'll just quickly check what this hedgerow looks like. Okay, that looks pretty rubbish. Stone wall. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. We might use that. Just for some stuff out in the way of the tracks where you can't really see it. Add a bit more detail to things. We'll put that there for later. Remembering it's in the route layout. And then we'll go with that. And I'd say that's pretty good so far. It's a bit more of an industrial feeling, really, to the whole area now. And you can see it from like the windows of these houses as well. It is quite a well built up area. And who knows, this could have even been a station at some point, just like looking at it, if there was an extension to the platform there. Obviously, it wouldn't have been. In this case, it's more of a goods station, but it doesn't actually look too bad for a station, really. You know, adding in the new platform and all to make it complete. Okay. Right, Drive is going to load up now. I'm just going to go put my cup of tea away and then I'll come back just in time. Okay, I'm back. So let's head over to Warwick. And the request is, let's quickly switch these points over here. So no, it wasn't those points I needed to flip, was it? It was these ones down here, so when we're on our return journey, we don't end up getting sent on the wrong line. Flick those over. And keep that on the way it is. Okay, so we are going to get a... I can do a 57 XX and an E2. So... There we go. There's the E2. There's the... Oh, God. Well, it's not really a 57 XX. It's like actually a 5-something class. But it's still a Panya tank, and it's the best Panya tank I've got. So we're going to go with that. We have the E2 here, which is nice. I'm going to get the NWR Suburbans. These are slowly becoming my favourite. Wait, no, not these. I want the NWR Sub. Where are they? No, these are those ones. I mean, I do like these ones, but I think these are actually them. Never mind. Why do I keep clicking on the brake? I want the composite. There we go. And it was 12 coaches. So we've got 1, 2, 3 so far. 4, 5. I don't think the platform's going to be long enough for 12 coaches. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, maybe it will be. Oh, yeah, only just. There we go. What are you talking about? There isn't any shit song here. Hang on. What? We'll use this for the thumbnail of the next video. There we go. It's a better screenshot. And in we go into the tunnel. Right, and that's that. So to go back and do our next one, we're going to drive the fire engine because I think that's pretty cool. And I can showcase the road in action. And you can safely have two vehicles pass each other as well. Okay. Class 37 time. Okay. Let's see. Got a bit of a mix of wagons here. Need to put the brake van on the end. Where's coaches line? Right, here we go. And this is Simon Sodor's request, setting off. I'll need to put signals down everywhere, but that's okay. We know where we're going. That's a sign there. Do not proceed without Shanta's permission. Okay, well, I'm going to say we have permission, so let's go. We better start hurrying up because we're going to block the main line. Oh, hello, Steam on Solar 1937. Welcome back. This is your request here. And we're just running it now. Class 37 with the GWR wagons. And I put on as many as I could find that look suitable. So, yes, there you go. And you are welcome. So yours are in the BR Blue livery. Yeah, this is I've got two in the BR Blue livery. I've got one in the petroleum, one in the coal sector livery. I've got this one in rail freight. I've got a weathered version as well of this livery, and I have one other. I can't remember what it is though. I'll have a look when we get back to the depot. I think this is actually my favourite request of the day just because of how simple it is. It's just a class 37 running some wagons through the countryside. And here we are. We make it so that we pull back into the yard because that's very important that we do so. I'm going to slow down. There's my 2 diesels on the side. In the Norland Rail Freight Division livery. And stop. And we have stopped. There's your request, Steven Sodor. I hope you enjoyed. I shouldn't technically have these 2 together because they're both number 66001. So, but until I can get one, until I can renumber one again, then I'm going to keep it like this. I do have a few other Class 66s actually. Got one in the EWS livery as well. So we've got Freightliner, Norland Rail, and the EWS livery. CGI Thomas. I haven't given this one a test run yet. I might do that just quickly. If it'll load. Okay, I'm going to stop that right now in case of copyright. It's the CGI Thomas. I haven't ridden in this yet. There you go. I can do the thing from The Adventure Begins. The new engine had 6 small wheels, a short stumpy, a short stumpy, you know, whatever it was. Hello there. I'm Thomas. I can see myself doing an Adventure Begins remake. Shame you can't reskin it. I think that's what we have for requests right now. A Clash 24 and a photo. I don't have a BR Green Cross, but actually no, I do. I do have one somewhere. Hang on. Diesel. There we go. It's a very old model. I've got this one as well. I suppose that's more realistic. It is of the D261, but it was in the BR Green livery. I like this little shunting diesel here, the Ruston and Hornsby. He's rather quick at accelerating though. I suppose isn't a bad thing, but at the same time. Run, 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 Lido. Oh, that was quick. Okay. No, I'm not the manager. I'm just a simple historian who writes about me. You know, instead of this Hornsby running this, I'm going to get the BR class 04 in black livery. This is the dedicated shunter for this yard now. No 08s or anything, it's just this one class 4. So I quite like the look of this. I like it. And why not? Why don't we add a blue one on there as well? So we've got a blue class 04 and a black class 04 that we run this yard. What about a class 14? We'll just leave those two as the shanty endings because it's not a big yard. It's not really a big yard. It's got 2 free lines and the rest are terminus all along here. I guess an 01 couldn't hurt, but oh wait, no, an 01 shunts at the docks. Yeah, an 01 shunts at the docks over here, which I haven't. There are barely any tracks at the moment. We go on. Here he is. Here's the dedicated shunter for this area. And that's as far as he's allowed to go. So he can't leave the yard because he's too slow for the main road. He'll have his own shed at the new version of the docks anyway, like the last version, so he'll be fine. And, you know, there's going to be room for at least 4 more engines, so, you know, maybe these 2 can quickly scamper across the main line to join them at the A BR Class 105 pulling coaches. Okay. Once trains loads up, I will do that, and that will be the final request that I do for today. There we go, there's the 105. And then you wanted it pulling some coaches. So there aren't any actual coaches that match up with this livery. So if you don't mind mismatched coaches, then I can do that for you. It doesn't matter as long as they have dark blue. I don't know if I do have any dark blue coaches, but I will have a look. Why didn't they do a couple? I will have a look, but I don't know if there are any coaches that will match that. I have light blue. That's about the closest I'm going to get. Unless I could actually add in another unit. If I add in another 105 here, then I can do this for you. I can swap that round, and swap. Oh God, what's going on here? And I can swap that round, and then I can make it a 4 unit, like a four multiple unit, 4 coach unit instead. So it's like, you know, the driver is at one end, and then there's that split between the two there. That's actually how they did it. So that's actually probably good. Good to do it like this anyway. If I can get that to go across the points. Why is it? This is what I hate about trains as points. They don't work properly. There we go. Okay, there's the 105. Hello, Eddie. I've got Trains 2019. I've got Trains 2019 as well, but it's on another laptop, so I rarely use it. There we go. That looks quite good, doesn't it? There's the two diesels on the side there. This is what I love about travelling on passenger trains through yards like this. You can always see the locos that are standing by. There's that Class 37 over there. There we go, and then if we look out this window, we can see all the farmland. It's really good, I like this. I like how the fence is just low enough that we can see over them in the coaches. And here we are in the countryside. All it took was 2 quick tunnel rides, and here we are. And here we are out in the countryside. And obviously the tracks will, as I mentioned earlier, the tracks will wrap around the foot of the colliery hill, and then curve round through the valley over here, and then head up along the west coast. Not to come, yeah, the west coast. We'll head up the west coast up there. And a few people would be asking probably right now if this is going to be a line that goes to the island. Why doesn't it just split off and heads off that way instead? And I was thinking of doing it that way, but I do like the way round here. Plus, this is going to be a lot higher up, so it will require a bit more hills kind of things. Also, there's a massive mountain range along here, which is why, Miners Holt's surrounded by mountains, because it goes along here. And it also wraps around a bit of Birchley as well. So it is quite a big mountain, so they'd have to tunnel all through that. And it's just a lot nicer going this way through the countryside and getting to see all the yard and everything, and seeing whatever engines are on the sidelines, and you can do your train spotting. I do really like this though. This route is very, very nice. There's enough clearance between the platform. Right, off we go. We'll go back to passenger view again because that's always fun. We'll go on to this side again because then we'll be able to look out the window at all of the things going on in the goods yard. Right, I'm going to check the chats while we're going through this tunnel. Skyrider says I'm going now. Okay, thank you for coming. It's quite a nice horn, isn't it? Here we are, we're approaching the yard limits over here. So we should see some locos on the side. Right, there's the brake van of our train from earlier. There it is. If we zoom out, we should be able to see. Where did I put the Norland Rail loco? Did I get rid of that? Earlier, I probably did. Here we are, we're going alongside over here. And come across the class 37. Let's toot to the driver. And there it goes. Like how you can see all the shops from back here. It is quite nice. I like this, how you can sit in the coach and pretend you're the one not driving. You're the one, you're not the one driving it. And then it kind of gives the sense of like, oh, the driver's. Of course, you can set it to an AI train, but I prefer doing it this way, so I've got complete control. Plus, the AI trains are just very difficult to program properly. Shoots a level crossing because it's unguarded. There's the O4s again. There we go, we're crossing over the road now. There we go. Can we flip that point? Yes, we can. Okay. Right, we'll do one more. We'll head back one more time. And then we'll leave it at that. There's the road again, obviously blocked by this pillar. Right, we are now swapping over onto that truck. The observant of you would have noticed that we are on the wrong track. So we've received clearance to drive past here. and reverse back. That's the right line. There we go. And our driver is taking us across onto the correct line. And after all that faffing about, we're on our way again. Say goodbye to the O4s. And off we go again. And this time we're on the correct track. And just for fun, I'm going to go outside and I'm going to set up a train to come in the opposite direction and have it be a bit more realistic. There we go, that guy's on his way. And we'll go back to our engine. Wherever that is. Where is it? What happened to our engine? Okay, is that it over there? Okay, this is us now. Really rocketing along. I'm going to slow down a bit. Into the tunnel we go. There it is, there's the other unit. That's quite a good shot there. We've got two of the units passing each other. Imagine being stood on the side here watching this engine go past and suddenly another unit goes in the opposite direction. That'd be quite nice, that. Very good. Okay, off we go. And then this will be the last unit. This will be the last train that we take before I go back into editing the route, because we've been doing this for an hour and 33 minutes now. And up we climb onto the embankment over here. We're going to leave that loco to stop. And we'll quickly go and stop. Oh, never mind. Never mind, the other unit's on his way. He's left Warwick. He must be the continuing service. Heading off on the express line, no doubt, after Miners' Halt. Oh well. Alright, and that concludes that. So on that bombshell, back to the studio. Right. So we're going to go back into editing the route. I see ScotRail Class 90s pass each other all the time. Wait, the 390 is the Pendolino. So ScotRail owns Pendolinos. Okay, let's check this. Oh, wow. Are you sure it's ScotRail? Because there doesn't seem to be any photos. Oh, 7:30. Ah, yes, that's more like it. The news. I was going to say, I don't think ScotRail owned 390s. Also, do look. They look more like tube trains nowadays. Like they look more like the modern tube trains, but with the coach connector in the middle instead of just doors or something. Okay, let's go into edit. Right, first off, let's get some city dirt textures. Or CL dirt, let's check if that's payware. Oh no, it isn't payware. Interesting. Let's see how it looks. Oh, not too fond of that, never mind. Might use that for light texturing here and there, but I wouldn't use it all the time. It's like a base layer. I'll use the city dirt, thank you very much. That's not much good either, really. Well, there we go, that's a bit better. I used it earlier and it seemed fine. I used it over here. I'm pretty sure that's city dirt. City dirt over, yeah, it's the same thing. Interesting. Oh, wait, it was still using the old texture, that's why. It didn't update to the new one. Never mind. Okay, there we go. Now it's looking better. Cache in the mainline engine says, I also see 170s, 158s, 153s, and 43s. And if you travel on the electric line, you see others. Oh, interesting. You should take some photos one day and put them on the fan server. I'd like to see them. These engines you speak of. What fan server you want about? The TWA 1945 Studios fan server. Yeah, it's been around for quite a while. It's basically like if you join, it's like Patreon, but you don't have to pay for it. So like you get special like previews of episodes before they come out most of the time, if I remember to do it. I also hold Q&As there quite often when people are bothered to. Yeah, just go from there really. How do you, I will send the link in the chat in a minute. We've got the TWA Trains version as well for trains related stuff like this route will be going on the site, so I'll be letting everyone know in the server. Let's see, copy, and let's go to the stream chat. And okay, you go. And that should pop up on my screen now. Yep. Okay, there you go. Steam Soda says I'm already a member. Yeah, I was just sending it to Kurt in the mainline engine so we could join. Let's see. Let's just go over here. Fans. Welcome. Oh, we don't have a photo. Let me just create a new chat for real railway photos. And we will go create. Okay, there you go. That should pop up now. There we go. I sent you a message so you can find the chat. TWA Trains. Who's joined that? Oh, nobody's joined that. It's just a photo. won't let me put pictures up for some reason. Hang on, I'll go and fix that. TWA trains, okay. No, I don't. I want the fan server. Fan server, permissions. People can view. They can send, link, attach files, add reactions. Message history. Okay, there you go. That should it should allow you to do that now. And if it doesn't, let me know and I'll fix that up. It's going to be a very big industrial estate. Be some untextured things on the map. Fill out that. I'll get rid of that root layer and just hide all root layers, and then I'll be able to see the textures that I'm missing. There we go. Now I can fill in all the blank textures. What was there? I can't remember. Was that just the platform? Ah, okay, yes, it was the platform. So we'll just put some dirt under that. There we go. I want to make sure all the textures are covered up, even if you won't be able to see them regardless. Like this, we're going to put ballast underneath it. There it is. Oh, I heard a pop. Was that a Cameroni? There he is.
Oh, I'm guessing that my audio quality is pretty bad right now.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. Yeah, let me just fix my audio quality. 1 second.
Okay. Cameroni has joined. He has made it at last. And we will celebrate this momentous occasion by me not talking anymore because my throat really hurts still.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes, so you sound like you've gone from the 1920s to the modern era now.
All right, brilliant. All right, rest your throat, bud.
Yes, I shall. I'm going to get a fruit sweet.
All right. Well, how's everybody doing? I'm gonna quickly check up on the comments. Okay, not many. So Ben, have you been working on Victorstown at all?
Wait, what?
Or Wellsworth? Sorry.
Nope.
Good. Keep it that way.
No, have you read the title? Have you read the title for the stream?
Yes, I have.
Yes. I'll think of a title, but I assure you it won't be Wellsworth is finished.
Yep. And
And,
hopefully it stays that way.
Oh yeah, I'm never going to keep that. I'm never going to change that title. It can stay like that.
Brilliant. All right, I now have
And the thing is,
stream open on my computer.
Tame TWA is actually coming to an end in 3 more streams for good. So, you know, I don't think we'll ever get a stream called Wellsworth is finished.
Yep, we make it a top train stream, but
No.
not this. Oh, we won't get a top train stream.
What, named Wellsworth is finished?
Yeah.
No, it'll just be like Series 1, Episode 1 example, like the actual Top Gear.
I'm gonna find a way somehow to upload a video on your channel and just call it Wellsworth is finished.
Well, that would be called hacking.
Well, yeah, but like, you know.
No.
Yes. I mean,
No.
probably not, but yes.
Okay, 911.
Why not?
Emergency. Yes, I want you to arrest this person for attempting to break into my account.
Hey, I didn't do anything, officer, I swear.
I can't hear you. Your audio's gone back to the 1890s.
Is it better now? Better now?
Cameron's audio's is dead, so okay, moving on. On that bombshell, it's time to end.
Seriously, how bad is it?
Better now.
Alright, that's good. Yeah, this computer's audio quality is very, very strange.
Is that the bad thing about it?
That's like the only bad thing about it, is that the audio quality is whack when I have earbuds in. I need to clear my storage out.
Okay, Cameron, I'm going to show you what I've done since you were last here.
Alright, I still need to download like 100 depths for Norland.
Okay, would you like a tour?
Sure.
So we got the MPD here.
Mm-hmm.
I might swap out the ballast texture eventually.
Eventually.
We've got some more buildings along the side here.
Mm-hmm. Lovely.
And then heading down to the tunnel. Over here we have an opening where you can watch the trains go by.
Brilliant.
And then all the way over here, the tunnel comes out again and makes its way along here, past this warehouse, and then off the edge of the map onto the onto the Claydale extension.
Awesome.
And between that and the city is miles and miles of farmland, which surprisingly covered up more baseboards than I thought it would. So I'm going to put farms galore all over the map now.
Brilliant.
I mean, I already technically did that over here at Twixty Heights, but, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Brilliant.
I'm gonna stop that just in case I get copyright.
Good idea. What was that?
Steam on Soda put a whole bunch of I think it's Steam on Soda. Oh wait, no, it's something Dark Side, which I think is Curtain the Mainline engine. Put up those photos.
I'm currently deleting some old content, and it is now gone because I've got a newer version, which isn't public yet.
Gotten a message in Eddie's server. Announcement. Oh, Eddie's going live stream. Eddie's going live as well.
He seems to be streaming a lot at the same time you are.
Yeah, it's because he doesn't want to join the streams anymore because Zane and Edward. So TWA trains. Oh, the Henry. Why is one Henry slightly lighter of a shade than the other?
Because it's showing the darker one is version 1 and the lighter one is version 2.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, how's your week been, Ben?
Tiring.
How so?
I went home early, sick on Thursday. Stayed up all Friday, and here we are today. I'm not really feeling any better.
Rough.
And then I'd say that was about it, really. But well, yeah, that actually was about it. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and well, obviously Thursday, I was feeling still a bit iffy. So we'll see. Also, I bought some new model engines on Wednesday.
Ooh.
Including some buildings like a fire station and 2 sheds which fit wooden railway engines, which is nice.
Awesome.
I got a 45 double X. I think that's a Prairie. I got a BR Class 20 in blue and a BR Blue Class 108 DMU, and all of them are, apart from the DMU, are DCC fitted.
Awesome.
I also got some Pullman coaches because we need actual coaches for people.
Yeah.
And I was going to get a Panya tank as well next time we went to the cellar.
Yeah.
And some person showed up the day after we left and said we'd come back next week and buy the rest and bought a whole lot.
Oh.
So I was going to get the Panya tank and a few more locos like the King class, and it's all gone now.
Man.
I thought I trusted him because he did say he would put it on hold for me.
Yeah.
And let anyone else buy it, and then he let everyone else buy it. And on the way home, I was just saying to Dad how nice he was and everything.
That's annoying.
Yes. So, and because barely anyone in Australia is into, model railways that are
Yeah.
from England, there's barely anything here. And the only model shop left in this area, is very expensive, $90 per coach.
Blah my neck.
Like for just a plain green Southern Railway coach from Hornby, $90. And the locos that they've got can go anywhere up to like 400 or 500.
Good God.
And so it's just, there's no point anymore.
Yeah.
So we're just going to have to stick with what we've got, which is not much.
Sadly.
But, maybe somebody will put some more stuff up for sale one day.
Hopefully.
So we'll see what happens there.
I'm currently doing face pack things. Okay, so that's it. It didn't show up before.
Face packs for what?
The Midsoder Model Works engines, because a load of updates are going to be coming to them soon.
Ah, okay.
I'm helping get that ready. But yeah, better colors, just better quality exports, way better faces. Because the ones that I did were kind of trash.
I wouldn't say that they were your first proper face pack things, weren't they? So you there? Hello. Well, I think Cameron's dead. Moving on. Let's check StreamYard, see if he is actually gone. No, he's just muted. Okay. Private chat. Be right back. Oh, okay. Let's put this fence up. Steam on Soda says, I'm back. Welcome back. Making sure that building is in the correct layout. Okay, annoying farm, good enough. Let's get some details. Put down like derelict stuff again, like what we did with that back earlier. Derelict
I
family.
am back.
Hello. I'm going to enjoy running on this branch line a lot. I can tell that already.
Yeah.
Just
One
because
sec.
basically 2 of the town names on this route are named after places in England where I used to live. So it'd be kind of nice to go do that.
All right.
Did you hear what I did you hear what I said before? Are you like,
Most of it.
okay, what bit did you hear? And then I'll fill you in.
Fuck, I can't remember. In one ear, out the other, I guess.
Okay, so basically, this branch line that I'm building, I said I'm going to enjoy running on it quite a lot because it's got a lot of the names. Like there's 2 of the town names on this
yeah.
route are very similar to the town / village that I used to live in back in England. So it's kind of like it's like a bit of a tribute branch line. I think I'm starting to like the Claydale line more than the Watergate line. I built more of this branch line than I built the Watergate in terms of
Just a bit.
just a bit. Not too
Only
much.
A tiny little bit.
Yeah.
Wait, have I installed Duck V2 yet? Hang on. Duck. I guess I haven't. Yes, I did not. Yes, I did. I think. No, it's not scripted and all that.
Why don't you There we go. All the fences now line up.
Brilliant.
I'm kind of going with this very old-timey kind of style of fence because this branch was built in the 1920s and now they're refurbishing it. They decided to keep the old fences around.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because the story I've got written for this branch is that the rails were actually ripped up and turned into like a walking trail mixed with like a farm path.
Yeah.
So vehicles would be able to like climb up the hill over here and make their way up onto the path. But now the railway's back and so they have to take the long way round, but who cares? It's the railway.
Yeah.
The railway's more important.
Yeah. Did I never actually script this?
Imagine being stuck on this station in the middle of the night.
Oh God.
Like especially
That
during
wouldn't be fun.
Yeah. Because during the war, this station was actually reopened. So imagine being stuck on this cold platform in the middle of the war.
Oh God.
And nowadays it's just covered in graffiti because people are idiots like that.
Yup.
I guess I'm kind of taking inspiration from. Have you seen Bed Knobs and Broomsticks?
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of like that when Mr. Brad is on the station platform during the war in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
So yeah, this would have been used when everybody was being evacuated to the countryside.
Yes.
Which really wouldn't have made much difference. It would have taken about 3 hours to get to the far end of the countryside and then another 4 hours by train to get to the lowlands.
Yeah.
But, you know. Well, where did that go?
That's fine.
Okay. Right, let's check the chat. Stephen Sodor says that would be terrible. It would be. Being all cold and everything on this platform. Especially seeing as it's like, it wasn't even in the 1940s. This wasn't, you know, it was a station in the 20s, like a good station. But in the 40s, this had still completely closed out because they were like ripping up the tracks. And there were no tracks here in the 1940s.
Yeah.
And this was just used like a bus, like as a bus stop, really, to pick up people.
Yes.
So yeah, each place in Norland has its own select history.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen Sodor asks, is Norland real?
Define real.
Yeah.
Does it exist? Does it exist in like the actual physical planet Earth? No.
Well,
Kind of, but no.
yeah, in the way that it's built, yes. In reality, no, not really. But I wish it was real, because if it was, then I would be living there right now doing this live stream building Norland. And I'd be saying like this, and I'm taking inspiration from real life, obviously.
Yeah.
And I'd be using like base maps to accurately build Norland.
Yup. All right, so I've got.
Norland exists, but it's not the place you're building. Yes, it is. Norland. This is Norland. Steam Soda says it's in Ontario, not Britain.
There can be more than one Norland.
Yeah, it's like there's.
I mean, where I live in Texas, there's basically like one of every city name is basically recycled from another city name.
Yeah, like in Australia, like on the motorway that leads out of this city, that leads out of the city, There's an Edinburgh and a Truro, and there's everything. And it's just like, and there was even a Virginia from America. So I was like, they've kind of stolen from everything.
I am now going to play some Minecraft.
Norland is an industrial group. It is an industrial transnational logistics group. There's a Norland in Australia. There's a Norland in South America. Oh my God, and I thought I came up with this name. Oh, there you go. Norland is a small rural community. Well, who cares about small rural communities? This is a massive country, double the size of Britain. So, who cares?
Yeah.
Oh, God, right. Let's get back to these properly. Ontario's in Canada, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm going to quiz Zane about that. That's probably why he likes Norland so much.
Maybe, huh?
Because it's probably like next door to him or something.
Could do. Very well could do.
Simon Soda says, I'm from Ontario.
Isn't that like one of the big states?
I don't know. He says, Zane and I are both Canadian. Well, I know Zane is, because, I've known him for 2.5 years now. So, yeah. Oh, God, this platform's so long and I've only detailed the very edge of it.
Oh, brilliant.
I'm not going to detail all of that. I'm going to put down some benches, of course, and some scrap roof tiles here beside the track.
Yeah, it's a province. Providence. Same thing.
I'm not gonna put.
I really need to do some more SKR centered screenshots. I love the SKR.
The SKR is it's the SR actually.
Well, yeah, but the SKR just sticks better in my head. Plus, there's already an SR.
Well, no, there's 2 SRs. So
actually, there's 3 if you count the one in New South Wales.
Well, we don't. So there's 2. Okay. Nobody trusts New South Wales. It's rubbish. Then again, the same could be said for the rest of Australia. So.
Same could be said for the bloody American one.
Isn't that the one with the really long Southern logo written?
Yeah.
Yeah. Plate Lane's part. Yes, you can go beside the line in this person's farm. And you're just engulfed by bushes now. I'm going to add so much history to this, and then when I go back and do the 1920s version, I'm going to remove all of these bushes and just make it literally wide open country. I don't know if there's a restored. I don't know if there's a version of this that isn't damaged, so I hope there is.
Hopefully.
If not, I'll just have to do a year before that was built.
Yeah, you may need to.
Graffiti good shit. Graffiti warehouse. Okay, sure. No, that's just even worse. FMA. Well, let's just put good shed and then see if it comes up with it. Otherwise, I might have to try and reskin. Oh wait, no, there is. Oh, it's still got graffiti on it regardless. Never mind.
That's rough.
Okay. Well, I hope it's able to be reskinned, because if so, I'm going to make it look all nice and clean.
Good.
Then again, that is if I'm allowed to, so we'll see.
Remember that old Kirk Ronan thing I did for you in like December or something?
Kirk Ronan, you mean the reskin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it here.
God, that was so long ago, man.
Here you go.
Yeah.
And there's the winter version.
Winter version honestly doesn't look that bad. Like, it's not brilliant, but it's not terrible.
Well, it's certainly better than just, nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just going to create a mini Kirk Ronan now.
Just because why not?
It's funny because you know how Kirk Ronan is essentially the same building used for Tidmouth now?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to be using these pieces again but for the Tidmouth bit, if I ever do decide that I'm going to continue the iOS. Am I going to continue the iOS though? Probably not.
Well, hey, you started it. You might as well, finish it.
It's going to take ages though. I'm starting to regret saying that we'll have it done by the end of 2020.
Yeah, seeing as it's now March 2021.
And we started that in like April of 2020. And you have to keep in mind, I have to go back and change it all again and make it better.
Yeah, and, fix it. Because...
Yeah. Ugh. That's why I'm thinking of concentrating more on Norland and things like that for now.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I get this done, I'm going to be doing the North Yorkshire Moors Railway after this, because 9 people voted that I should do that.
Mm.
Well, I say 9 people, 8 people voted I should do it. The other person voted I should do something else.
Yeah. I need to have a look in the...
I'm going to
have a look in the Tibble Dibble Day Trains chat thingy.
Yeah, I'm going to do the North Yorkshire Moors Railway after this, which I need someone who can run base maps to be able to, make me a base map that I can use to be even more accurate.
Yeah.
As I asked Zane, because, apparently his computer should be compatible, but it isn't. So...
And he was bragging about... See, that's funny because remember how he bragged about how his computer was like super, super good and all that?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, well, no.
Well, you can't run base maps. Well, I mean, I can't either, but that's because the laptop isn't.
You can't run what?
Base maps isn't compatible with Apple.
Yeah.
It's compatible with everything else except Zane's computer and Apple stuff.
Yep.
So I need to find someone with base maps. I asked in the admin chat.
Oh God, I think my sister has friends over.
Oh no. Have fun.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
And that was the last time we ever saw Cameron. Steam on Sodor says, will you stream every weekend after Tame of TWA is done? Probably not. Because I am getting into more of the heavier schoolwork now. But Top Trains, we are going to run it in a similar style, but we're going to pre-record quite a few things just to make it, easier. But we will still be filming live segments. And then
All
we
right,
ship.
just as a preface, if anyone knows how, or sorry, if anyone is hearing background noise, that's my sister's friends and my sister. So yeah.
Oh yeah, that was like that last stream
Yep.
because my sister had her birthday party. So right, I'm currently what I'm doing right now is I'm texturing underneath these bushes to kind of stop the farm from going right up to the edge of the tracks.
Yeah.
And it kind of ends at the bushes. And if we look from above, that looks really good now. And it does fill up quite a lot of space. It is very noticeable as well from above. So I'd say it's safe to mark, this bit of Norland almost finished. So I'm just going to do that now. Wherever I have an empty spot, I'm just going to put millions upon millions of farms. And then that should fill up the area a bit more. I need to do that with Shipwreck Bay. Shipwreck Bay still needs quite a lot of stuff doing. Including a new station, because I can't use this when we put it into Payware.
God, does my sister ever shut up? Yeah. This does look quite good. I'm glad you've started using more than just one texture.
Yeah, I went back to the old Greenview Grove just to compare it. And consider, like, if I go and find the old texture, let's see, AJS Grass 01, come here. Imagine all of this, but it looks like this.
Oh, God.
It looks like an old, like, 2006 route, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because, SI3D06 routes use this texture quite a lot.
Uh-huh.
It's funny because I don't like it now, looking at this.
Yeah.
Back then in the early days, I thought this was like, super vibrant and really nice. But can you imagine that being the only texture? And then now we got this, and it's a lot darker, not as vibrant, but it's more realistic. And you can see the variations in texture.
Yeah.
Steam on Soda's having a bit of a panic attack that we won't be doing tame PWA anymore.
Change a new arrow, chibble jibble day. Do you remember on every stream that I was on with like any of y'all, and I used to just start it off by doing Dax's intro?
Hello, everybody. Flying Scott Films here.
Hello, everybody. Flying Scott Films here. Hello, everybody. Flying Scott Films here. And
Hello,
today I'm going to be dying because this intro is bad.
Oh, God.
And seeing the old versions of the Midsomer Model Works models really is... It's so weird to see how far Silver Buffers has come.
Striking difference.
Yeah. It's like, my God, the green on Henry and Percy and Duck was just so dark. I also find it kind of cool that Midsomer Model Works has 2 ducks.
Yep, stop bragging about it. Cow was almost a part of our site.
Yeah. But I mean, still, Silver Buffers is... just as good.
I don't like it when sites take on extra modelers when there's other sites that really need them. It's kind of
Oh my
unfair.
god, it's a wooden railway. It's a Trackmaster Failway Henry.
What?
Eddie's here in the
Oh.
chat. But yeah, hi Eddie. How you
Hello.
doing?
Eddie, don't you have your own stream that you're currently tending to?
I'm guessing he ended that.
Ah, okay. I think this route is going just very well. I'm going to enjoy doing the Claydale extension because I was going to make that a part of a part of this route, but then I realized, I could do it as just like an extra add-on, and in that way, I can make this route cheaper, but still give it so that you can buy extra stuff to add to it.
Yeah.
I wish there was a way that you could program it so that it would merge in straight away instead of having to make it so that everyone else did all of the merging work and the editing stuff.
That would be kind of nice.
I just realized they can't edit it because if they edit it, then it will break all the sessions.
That's true.
Oh no, what are we going to do?
I mean, how would it break the sessions, though?
No,
Oh, wait, yeah.
Yeah, when you edit the route, it changes the session.
Just take note of what was there on the sessions and replace it, I guess. Ugh, I don't know about you, but I have been, like, really stuffy recently.
Yeah, I have.
Ugh, where are some bloody tissues?
Okay, I've got an idea. You know what I'll do? Because when you're doing the Claydale extension line, you'll only be traveling from Warwick up to Claydale. So if I get rid of all the baseboards after Warwick, and then have it so it's just Warwick to Claydale, and then if they want to merge them in, but they won't be able to use the sessions, then they can just go and merge this section of the route in with the previous version, and then they'll have the extension there.
Yeah.
I'll have to do it like that. But that's okay. And they can always keep a duplicate for the separate sessions anyway, so.
Yeez.
All right, well, with that figured out, let's continue with this. So yeah, the stops on the Claydale line, so there'll be Warwick, Glazebrook, Hollands Green, one more, and then Claydale. So 5 stops in total for the branch line. Which isn't too bad for, a 1920s branch line, really.
Yeah.
Kurt in the mainline engine says, I think that stuffy nose has travelled to me because I got one too. He says, do you two live in England? Well, I used to. I'm still going to go back one day.
Hang on, let me read this.
I don't know what Cameron's going to do, but I'm definitely going back to live in England again one day. I'm not staying here any longer. I'm not staying here any longer than I have to.
And
then
if
Cameron,
that question was addressed to me as well, then I'm probably just gonna stay in Texas.
Cameron's an American boy.
Yeah. I'm from good old South American Texas.
Don't do that again, ever.
I know, my
Ever.
American accent is terrible.
No, it's not the fact that it's terrible. It's just Edward does that all the time when we're on a call to prove that he can't.
Oh, okay. My American accent's worse than yours.
You two need to do like a battle off.
Well, to be fair, my American accent is just a rip-off of his American accent, so. And his American accent is a rip-off of his dad's voice, which I've then ripped off because I find it funny. So, yeah. Ugh, I really need to finish making J70 Flora, but like,
Wait, are you going to keep it in the same livery as Toby or put it in Flora?
I don't know.
You should do 2 different livery versions.
Like, I'm definitely gonna have one styled like that. Maybe? Question mark. I don't know.
There we go. This area is now overplaying this lag central too.
Mm.
And it's funny because the iOS never suffered with this kind of thing. But then again, that was 1 to 2 textures with barely any assets on it. And now this section alone has over 100 assets.
Goodness gracious.
Which is probably more than the iOS has in its entirety.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, Keith says
What
hello.
is a county? A county is...
County's like it's like an area within a country.
Yeah. In
It's like-
America, it's an area. It's the bits that states are divided up into. So you have country, state,
Then
county,
you have
city.
Kickstarter County. You have Kickstarter County.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I remember it as. Then there's Durham County in England, apparently. I don't know, I haven't been down there, so. Right, I think this is good enough.
Yeah, that's good. So good.
He says as he continues to add more stuff.
More bushes, more lag.
Yes.
Steam1 Sodor says you guys are doing a great job on that. Well, I wish I could take literally any amount of credit, but you know, I can't because
Well, no,
Ben's doing it.
You can. I'm
Well,
just
I kind of can, but it's nothing.
You
But it's not
you can
relevant
take
credit.
for the groundwork of 1, 2, 3, 4 baseboards, and you can take credit for building the whole of well, not even a full baseboard because most of it's just water. So I'd say 1 baseboard total.
Yeah.
So
By the way, should I swap? So you know the smoke.
baseboards.
You know the smoke on the 06 engine, like the 06 Thomas, how it's really, really different from the 06 Gordon?
No, because I don't really run 06 models.
Okay, what all you
I don't run any
still use the
models
Gen
in
2
general.
workshops, Oliver?
I only ever do any trains driving on stream. When I'm not on stream, I just route
Your
build,
route working, yeah.
and I never, ever, ever go into driver.
All right, so remember how you used to use the Gen 2 workshops, Oliver?
Yes, I still do from time to time.
So should I use the smoke from that, or should I use a different smoke which doesn't lag my game out a ton?
Use one that doesn't lag out the game.
Yeah,
So I think
and it
that's
probably matches better
that's
too.
the obvious choice right there to do that.
Fair enough. Oh, God, I need to get rid of a load of Mag and B assets.
My UK BL Murdoch is still broken. There was somebody who was going to send me the fixed version, but never did, and that was about 5 months ago. So,
I mean, the fixed version, You would have been able to access the fixed version in Rise folder this entire time, but now it's gone private for a bit, so hang on.
Well, no, that's the thing. It was from the fixed folder and it just didn't work. So, you know, the only thing that's broken about it is the textures. Like, the loco will still run fine, but the faces don't change. I got a question about trains. What can you do? Because I'm getting a laptop. Yes, you can get trains on the laptop because that's what I'm currently doing this on. Don't get the mobile version like what Eddie's got because it's rubbish. It's essentially like a phone version of Trains 2004. So if you go with the laptop version, I'd recommend either a New Era or Train 2019. It really depends on what you want. Or you could even get Trains 2009 because that's free now, except you won't be able to download this route when I finish it because this is for a New Era up. Okay, Curtin says I must go. Okay, thank you for coming. And I think Cameron is the muted. Yes, he is.
Alright, I am back because my sister loves annoying the crap out of me.
Even when this friend's over.
Yep.
I wish I could say that wasn't the same for me.
Yeah, it sucks.
Right, I'm not going to detail any more bushes past here because, you know, you can't really see back there from the tracks. I'm just going to do the bit that you can see from the tracks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can drive on the road here, but really, who's going to?
Yeah.
I mean, says me, I was driving on the roads like for 20
That's
minutes
true.
earlier in the stream. But, you know.
That is very true.
True it is.
True it is.
Oh yeah, Cameron.
I've never actually watched Star Wars. Yeah?
Why were the Star Wars movies out of order?
I have no idea.
Because in charge of counting, Yoda was.
I've never really been particularly interested in Star Wars. I know that at least one of you is...
I just, you know, I just watch it when it's on the TV and Dad's watching it. But
yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm that kind of a fan like I am with Thomas and all that. When I just say, you know what, I'm just going to sit down and watch this the whole way through. I don't do that.
You know what? I'm just going to watch the first 27 seasons of this. Leave me alone.
Oh yeah, did you know Thomas Wooden Railway's coming back?
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
But it's all about the reboot. It's like Thomas Wooden Railway reboot. That's essentially what it is.
Yeah.
And
God,
I saw some photos of the test, like the test, like prototype things. And instead of 3D faces, they're just printed on.
Ugh.
So yeah, they're printed on faces now, so you can't even chop the face off.
That's annoying.
It's just printed on CGI face with the wooden railway body.
Yeah, that's...
Mattel's not really improved, but hey, at least Wooden Railway's coming back in some sort of form.
At least that.
I mean, to be honest, I'd rather it not be back, but, you know, it's better than nothing. And I mean, we can still use the engines for customs.
Kinda.
Maybe. I mean, we can probably find a way to sand the face down, really, thinking about it, because it's just printed on like this curved bit of plastic. We could probably sand that down and just attach a face on it anyway. So, well, everyone will find a way. All the custom makers will find a way.
Eventually.
Keith says, can we get some trains running? We were actually doing that for a whole hour and 30 minutes at the start of the stream. So,
Yeah.
So we're up to like, this is like an hour later now. So
we've been going for nearly 3 hours.
And that's where we will end it on 3 hours. So I can get some more SSOC stuff done.
Yep.
Right.
Alright, Ben, I'm gonna do
so much.
And I'm going to do a
thing.
I am gonna do another 06 centered screenshot. What characters do you think it should have?
Wait, what?
Character? Like, what character should I focus an 06 screenshot around? Percy?
Yes. Percival.
Right. I kind of hate both 06 Percys, but you know.
Yeah, it's funny, in Solar Stories of Chaos, Percy's name was going to be Percival, Percy for short. And his introduction episode, instead of being called Percy, it was originally written as Percival the Tank Engine. And he was named after Mr. Percival.
Mr. Percival.
But to avoid confusion, they named him Percy for short. Which I still might follow that up in the remastered Series 1, really. Because that's something I wish I'd done now, because he was named after Mr. Percival. They say I'm not worthy of a name, sir. Well, I think we'll change that. I'll name you after Mr. Percival.
Yup. Are there any winterized 06 routes? I don't think so.
There is the winterized iOS. You can just like swap out the track and go with that.
Yeah, but there's also a thing with the lighting.
It's like an 06 route anyway, with the poor style of how I built it.
Yeah. Kinda.
Just don't tell anyone it's the iOS. Hello, Toby 7.8 Donald 9 Douglas 10 Mile. It's a bit of a mouthful. Welcome. Steamon Sodor says, "Can I voice act in SSOC? You'll have to wait until the casting call comes out at the end of Series 7, which I'd say around mid-June, hopefully. Who made your Humpty and Humphrey customs? It was a joint project between my dad and myself. Because he's actually seen the Class 13s in running operation at Tinsley, so he knew a bit more about how they looked, you know, and how they. I mean, we could just look at photos, but it was even better because he's actually been there to see them. So
I guess I kind of did the trains version, but that's not really all that important, to be honest.
You need to do the faces still.
I'll do that later.
I got the colour right. I painted them up, and then I just applied all the details. And then he also chopped the cab off. And then, yeah, so it was a bit of a joint effort. And together we made the first BR Class 13 out of Thomas Wooden Railway. And
then, like 2 seconds later, everyone started making them.
Yeah, so I technically started a trend. And it's funny because the moment I showed it to Zane immediately went to his BR Class 08 and just chopped the cab off and said, right, this is Humphrey. I said, Zane, that's just Humphrey. You need Humpty as well. And he's like, no, I don't. They can run on their own.
Wooden railway logic.
Oh, God. So, yeah, so it's funny that, yeah, nobody gave me credit for the idea of making a Wooden Railway Class 13 and just went ahead and made it all themselves. But I'm still happy to have known that I was the one that started the whole thing, regardless of how mad I am at the fact that nobody gave me credit for the idea.
I mean, to be fair, not everyone would have been inspired by you.
I'm also the first one to make a BR Class 13 OC in Wooden Railway as well.
That's true. You may be the first person to make a Class 13 OC in general.
No, there was one that was a sprite, but we don't count sprites because they're rubbish.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, good. Okay, hang on a sec. Because Ben said that. I didn't say that Eddie was avoiding the stream. I said he doesn't want to join. I said he doesn't want to join the stream. I didn't say he was avoiding it.
Oh, he did. There. That is a screwed up mesh. Okay. Removing the frustration.
Eddie, are you at least going to join us for the finale of the whole series? Because TWA is wrapping up in 3 episodes. So, you know, if you want to be there for that celebration, because I'm going to have like the 10 of us on there if I can. You know, like
What
how we
10
end
of
every
us?
single series. Huh?
What 10 of us?
You know, you, Dax, Zane, Eddie, Daniel, Nathan, Zane,
That's like 8, isn't it?
well, yes, I was counting on my fingers. Yes, that's 8, but and Asher as well.
And 2 random people, or 1 random person, whatever.
And 2 random people that we plucked off the street.
Yep.
That's
Seems
just
good
how
to me.
coffee is. What did you say?
Seems good to me.
Yep. And of course, we're going to have the same old Hugs outro theme.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to like make sure it's the super dramatic version because it's the final episode of the series in total.
Yeah.
Before we end TWA, we need to make sure we're definitely doing Top Train.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I
good.
am.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
if it just ends up being us 2, well, you know, I don't really mind.
Then you can be Hammond and May, and I'll be Clarkson.
Shut up. You even laugh like James May, okay? So you can be there.
Hey, he like dies when he laughs. I don't die when I laugh. for the most part.
For the most part. Meanwhile,
Oh no. Anyways,
oh no, there's a blithering idiot on my path.
good
Imagine
news.
being that blithering idiot and looking back on the episodes of Top Gear and seeing yourself being called a blithering idiot in front of millions of people.
Yeah.
Imagine coming to the studio to watch them, and then you just see yourself on the footage and you just slowly walk out the room. Oh yeah, Top Gear's got 2 new presenters now.
Yeah. New Top Gear is bad.
Well, at least they're trying to turn it around. The BBC actually regrets firing Jeremy now because Top Gear's become like one of the least popular shows that they run.
Maybe because now Top Gear is just like not fun.
Mm.
Parks and Mayhem really did bring it to life.
Yeah, it's not Top Gear anymore. The Grand Tour is just the Top Gear, but Amazon.
Yeah. But less BBC.
Yes, the Grand Tour is Top Gear, but yeah, Top Gear minus BBC. And the thing is, they're actually allowed to do what they want now. They do it completely unscripted.
Mhm.
And they can just say, I was watching this interview. They can literally just go to their producer, say, hey, this is what we want to do. And he says,
Yeah.
hey, yeah, sure, here's a couple of $1 million, have fun. And then off they go.
Yep.
And it's so funny because the producer, he's just, he's just like, yeah, I couldn't care less. Off you go, have fun.
Here, have some money, go make an episode. Have fun. Enjoy your stay.
Oh, God. And then off they go and do it. And it's just, I'd love having that kind of creative freedom.
Yeah.
Where you can just be like, you know what, hey, can we have this money and do this? Okay, thank you, bye. And then just not come back for months.
Give me money! Give me all the monies.
Oh, God. Okay, I think this is good enough now for this area. And I mean, I said that like an hour ago, but,
Yeah.
we don't talk about that. Oh, I just looked down at the chat. Taylor Tia is getting rebooted into Top Trains. Well, is he going to join there? Cameron, we got to film another race. I've seen the Grand Tour and it's awesome. I got a John Lewis train wash for Wooden Railway. It's off-brand, but who cares? Well, of course, it's worse. Paddy Muggins is in it. Baggins is in it. Also, they paid a lot more than they get paid a lot more than they got from the BBC. I do, because then if we use TWR, then we have to reshape Daisy or Diesel 199. Just the live chat just exploded while we were talking.
Yep.
You bring up a popular subject, and while you're discussing it, everyone's immediately like typing away.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ben, look in the TWA trains chat.
If Discord will load up because of how laggy it is. Eddie says, I'm not going to join the finale. I might for 2 minutes. Okay. Yes, it is the purse.
06 Percy moment. Wait, did I post the Bulgy picture? Yes, I did. CGI Bulgy face textures. Perk be sad and snowplowy. Sad snowplow perk.
Percival the tank engine.
Percival the tank train.
You know, it's funny that they were going to use Toby's theme for the intro. It's just, it's hard to imagine that being, you know, being the intro. Thomas the tank engine and his friends, shunting trucks and hauling freight, but who really cares? The Fat Controller loves so much he won't send them to scrap. Apart from Dirty Diesel. I can imagine.
They aren't worth the crap.
I mean, I can see it working.
Yeah.
But it's just strange to think about it.
Thomas the Tank Engine and his friends. Doing
And
something
you
I
go
don't
to
know.
work on a branch line far away.
They're useless and stupid and nobody cares. 'Cause the other theme song
Especially
is better
Mattel,
when
but that won't
compared.
come for us for years.
Because the other theme song is far better when compared. Toby, I really couldn't care less about your theme. Honestly, it's pretty good, but wouldn't work for the main series. I know I can totally make up lyrics. 100, yeah. That's it.
Brain dies while thinking.
Come back next week for more lyrics.
Yes.
Thomas the Tank Engine dying along.
That's definitely how songwriters do it when they're writing songs. Come back next week for more lyrics.
No one cares about Thomas. Nobody cares because he is stupid. I mean, what?
It's essentially like saying if the Fat Controller song got released by Headmaster Hastings and everyone said, wow, this is brilliant. Then halfway through it stopped and he just said, come back next week for more for the second half of the song.
Ben, can I just, to provide a bit of commentary so you can rest your throat, should I just make up random lyrics to the engine's themes?
Okay.
And I'd imagine you'll just be laughing quite a lot.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't really
let's-
care anymore. I've been talking for the last 2 hours while you've been here still.
That's true. All right. Let's start with friggin' the stupid blue one. Thomas the Tank Engine dying along. No, I'm gonna do an alternate, one of the different takes of this theme. My throat's dying.
Dies.
Casually dies. Anyways,
I'm gonna do an alternate version of this theme. Just die.
All right, there's your theme.
That was the best. 10 out of 10. Couldn't have been played better. The throat is such a great instrument.
100%. Couldn't be done better.
Oh, God.
All right,
We should do that. You know that episode where they made the show for only like 49p or something?
Mm-hmm.
We need to do that and just put the whole show on a budget, and I'll play the intro theme on the piano.
All right. So I'm gonna do the stupid. I think it's a really useful engine from Thomas and the Tragic Railroad.
This is your dying.
This is your dying time. But yeah, he's the really useless engine we abhor.
That's just Tom
He's
Wood.
the one. He's the number 3. Tom the fit. What?
Tom Wood is free. Is number 2.
Tom Word the tank engine. He's the really useless engine we abhor. He's the one.
No, he's not. He's
the 2. He's the number 2. Tom Word the prank engine. He's the really stupid engine we abhor.
Because he's technically a mix of a tender engine and a tank engine, so he's Tom Wood the tank engine.
He's Tom Word the train engine.
No, the tank. You know, instead of E, it's an instead of an A, it's
Tom Word the tank. Not tank. Tank.
Okay, Alex says he can join for the finale. That would be good.
Tom Word the tank train. Boom.
10 out of 10 lyrics.
Alright, now it's time for stupid what's his face?
Professional.
Edward. How does Edward's theme? Oh yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
I
dun, dun.
can't make up lyrics for this song.
Hang on, let me
for this
get up the thing.
theme.
Here you go.
I'm too tired,
Never
and I really couldn't care less.
That one, you know.
Yeah. I can't make up lyrics 'cause I'm bad at singing and I don't want to try. Do. Just enjoy the freaking music. I don't care.
I'm gonna play
Play the Flying Kipper theme.
What?
Play the Flying Kipper theme.
God, it's been years since I did that.
Yeah, remember.
What are the notes?
Hang on, I accidentally just opened GIMP because
You can't remember either. Come on, Cameron. I thought you were supposed to play the
Hey,
piano.
I can remember
It's just
the first bit. Hang on, do you want me to
Google,
go down to my
and then
piano?
Google's just like looking up search, looking up. Right, no, it says searching for lyrics, notes to Henry's theme. It's like, okay.
Da, 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 na, 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 na. Da, da, na, na. Hang on. Should I go down to my piano?
No, I'm gonna play this on mine.
Okay.
Just send me the notes and I'll play.
See, I can't read sheet music though.
You can't?
Nope.
I'm disappointed in you. Okay, very well. You know what? While we're there, I'm going to play Somewhere Over the Rainbow. So I'm just going to turn off Trains for now, let that have a break. And
I shall play the Flying Kipper.
You do that, and I will take my computer to the piano room and play Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Because that's the piece of music. What?
Ben, you know, like the one theme that I actually know how to play that I don't need sheet music for? I don't need sheet music for the first one, the Flying Kipper. Well, no, I just kind of found that while messing about with, you know, the one theme that I play like all the time.
Viaduct theme.
Yes, the Viaduct theme. The theme which has like more videos on my channel than anything else.
Yes, it's just like version 2, version 3, in a different tempo, in a different key.
Different tempo, different key, different octave, different piano.
Okay, I'll be...
Alright. while Ben is gone, I shall screw around with the Viaduct theme or the Flying Kipper theme. Whichever I feel like playing. Because I don't actually know anything after the first bit of the Flying Kipper theme, so. Because I'm too lazy to learn how to play Henry.
Okay,
so
I'm
invite
back.
you. Bugger. Dang it, no, I'm gonna beat you to playing anything.
I have a gym.
Dang it.
You failed.
I can play the piano. What do you mean? Hang on. Wait. There it is. And that's all I know.
Okay.
A Viaduct theme V8, high tempo and B flat. Hey, I don't know how to what the different octaves actually are, okay, Alex? Leave me alone. Okay.
Okay. Right.
Is that you playing that?
What?
Is that you playing that?
No. I wish it
Oh.
was. Okay, here we go. It's been a while since I played it, okay? Okay, I'm going to play Somewhere with a Rainbow from The Wizard of Oz, okay? Cameron,
Yes.
I can play this without sheet music. Well, not without sheet music. I can play this with like sheet music and read it at the same time. Okay. Have you seen The Wizard of Oz?
Like 1,000 times.
Okay, here you go. Have a listen.
Casual copyright. That was really good.
And there you go. That's my cover of Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
I like that cover.
I just saw your message of stop being so good.
uh,
Yeah, you can see the piano there.
1 second. No. Ooh, that's an old piano.
Hang on. So yeah, just proof that I can actually play it. So there you go. And I will be. Yes. Steam on Soda says, "Are you playing that? If so, you're doing amazing." Northwestern says, "That's epic." Yes, and that full cover will be coming in high quality to my channel eventually.
By the way, you know that Flying Kipper starts on E flat, right?
Okay. It's been a while since I played. Stop flexing that you can play Thomas themes, Cameron.
Hang on, one of the keys didn't play.
Who can see
Ben hand reveal flushed emoji. Nice, Alex.
Can you see the piano there?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Ben hands reveal question mark.
I'm going to be careful here so laptop doesn't fall backwards. Okay, can you see both my hands?
I can see your left hand.
Okay, well, I can't put you up on the piano because you'll be able to see me. I'm going to put it like that. Can you see that? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, right. Are you ready, everyone? Cameron, I was asking you, are you ready?
Oh, yes. Doctor Who.
There you go.
I love the Doctor Who theme.
Yes. And I can play the classic version as well. Yeah, and then that's the old version. It's very simple.
By the way, Ben, you know how we were going to end this stream at 3 hours?
Yeah, well, screw that. I'm playing the piano now.
Yeah, we're currently at 3 hours 22. Can I play the Viaduct theme?
No.
No.
Now I'm going to play The Wizard of Oz again so that everyone can see me actually playing it. And I'll show you how difficult it is.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Okay, bye. To show you actually how difficult it is to play this. So it looks fairly simple at first. And it gets into the hard bit. I'm going to increase the speed. Now we're getting to the dramatic bit. And there we go. Just going to check the comments. Bravo. Nice. Amazing. Dang. So there you go. That's just one of the few things I can play. Well, yes, I'm quite happy with that. So there we go. That was a bit of a tiring thing. Alex says bravo. Thank you very much. So yes, there you go. That's one of the things I can do. Thank you so much to Steam on Soda. Yes, I used to do piano videos back in the day, but that was before I had a tripod, so I had to film it with one hand. So the result was just, if I was playing Wizard of Oz with one hand, it would be, and it would just be very choppy. But now, here we are, like 3 years later, I do have a proper tripod now that can support the camera. Thank you, Stephen Soda. So now I have a tripod. I can actually set that up, and record myself playing again for the first time in 3 years. And if you want me to see me do more of that, put that up on the channel, just tell me, and I'll be more than happy to do it. It's something I can do in my spare time when I'm not working on Soda Stories of Chaos, and there you go. And I was, it's probably not as good, but I've been working on a jazzy version as well, just because why not? So yeah, that's a bit of a jazzy version. I'm currently working on that to try and get the timing right. But oh yes, there we go. That's the first time anyone's seen me play the piano in 3.5 years. So I'm going to head back to the studio, and I will see you there.
All right, I am back.
I'm back too. I just clicked on mute at the same time.
I saw.
Yeah, what's it called? Have you seen all these amazing comments? Everyone's so kind.
And can I play the Viaduct theme now?
Okay, yeah, go on. Hang on. Can we do piano streams now, maybe? Yes, we can.
I mean, we could well do some music streams.
Wow, that's very loud, Kevin. Okay, and so, I mean, we can both. Well, I can play piano. um,
Roy, I can play piano full well. I just can't read sheet music.
so yeah, well, technically, okay, so we can both play piano. What
Yes.
grade are you in music, Cameron?
Do what?
What grade are you for piano?
No idea.
Because
Noob.
I'm a grade 4, so
I'm a grade bad.
you're a grade not even on the chart.
Yep.
So yeah, I wouldn't mind doing piano streams. Well, it depends really on what's going on. If the family is inside the house and I can't do them, but if I ever find myself like today where it's just myself on my own, then I'd be more than happy to do that for about an hour or so. Great.
Yes, I'm a grade negative 18.2.
Okay, good job.
Thank you.
So we said we were going to end the stream at 3 hours. 33 minutes ago, I started playing piano. Everyone. There you go. Sometimes I just sit at the piano and play the same thing over and over and over again for hours without stopping, and then I only end it when I need to go and have a break.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit of an ending there that you hear on the Wizard of Oz theme that I was just playing there. And sometimes I don't play that for about 6 hours because I'm always on the piano. So it really depends on what I'm doing. And I can play other things as well. Like I had to go at Grease Lightning the other day. That was fun.
You should learn how to play something from the Tipfield Thunderbolt.
I don't know if they've got any on that.
Surely they've got some custom music.
Let's see.
Oh, hang on.
And no, we don't. There isn't any. Not that I can see. Oh, look what pops up in my recommended. It's my own live stream, which I'm currently running right now.
And I'm currently running with you.
I'm just like, thank you, YouTube. I will be quite happy to watch this live stream that I'm totally not running.
All right, Ben, via duck theme.
Yes, go on, hurry up.
Octave. Wait. It's been ages since I played this, by the way. Yes, good. Nope. Alright, I can't play this. Leave me alone.
All the anticipation, Cameron.
Hang on. There we go. That's not the right thing. Which sounds better? That one sounds better. Okay.
So yes, I can play the theme as well.
Yeah, but like. I still need to learn how to play that bit fast.
Oh, yes, I've got this for you.
Alex, stop naming actual musical things. I can't comprehend that.
Okay, let's see if I can play this after so long. Right. Is that it?
Ugh, I can play the logging thing.
Okay. Cameron,
Yes.
have a listen to this. See if you can recognize it.
Yep, I recognize it. I recognize the first bit. Hang on.
Yeah, it's been a while since I played that as well.
Hang on. I may have to leave for a bit.
Okay, bye. So, well, it's
All right, see you in a bit then.
Okay, bye. Salty's theme. See if I can try this and then I'll go back and get trains started up because I'm getting a bit tired and we're going to end the stream at 4 hours. So, right. It sounds more like Jurassic Park, though. Oh, yeah, that's another one I can play. Should I do that? Jurassic Park. Sheet music. Does anyone know Jurassic Park? Because I might have a go at playing that. Since it's been a while since I did said piece. And I'm still technically learning it. Okay, screw that. It's been a very long time since I played that. I did actually play A Million Dreams from The Greatest Showman quite a while ago. I'm not going to play that now. What's another piece I'm quite good at? Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that for today. I'm getting a bit tired. Oh wait, there is one that I want to share with all of you because it's been a long time since I played this one as well. But I think you might recognize it. Okay, is everyone ready? Because I'm pretty sure everyone knows this one, and if you don't, I'm going to be very disappointed. Okay, here we go. Let's try this. Yes, I'm pretty sure everyone should know that. I'm so sorry I had to do that. Don't tell me off. I had to. Okay. Let's go back to trains now before we have to end the stream for the day. Let's see, we've got around 9 minutes left. Oh, I had to do that so much. Oh God. Okay. Steam on Soda, if you mean you're leaving, then thank you for coming. Right. I'd say that was a brilliant way to end a stream. So maybe we should end here. So on that bombshell, it's time to end. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Good night.